Hello everyone and welcome back to Dueling Park News. My name is Chase and we are here at Islands of Adventure for a very special update. Now if you've been following along for a while, you'll know that the Lost Continent has been pretty talked about in regards to what's going to happen for its future and longevity now that Epic is open. We have all these new exciting attractions coming to the resort. Well, today is the day, so let's go head over to Lost Continent and see what is going on. Well, as we quickly pass by Port of Entry, we see that our walls have received some proper Islands of Adventure media and signage on it now. Beforehand, it was just Universal Movies, which, hey, I'm glad that they pay attention to detail because, you know, why not have Islands of Adventure media on the signs or on the walls, too? The bathroom over here at the end of Port of Entry that was previously blocked off for refurbishment is now open again. It's kind of hidden behind the scrim and walls for the rest of the refurbishment, but it's just over here right before you get into Seuss Landing. Now I am repping my Poseidon's Fury shirt today in honor of the announcement, so, well, not an announcement, but in honor of something really cool that we're about to see. All right, we are now entering the Lost Continent, so let's head over this way, follow the path. We're actually not going to look at Poseidon's Fury just yet. So that was kind of a little bit of a tease. The shirt does not fit the scenario of this video, I should say, but I wanted to wear it in honor of, you know, a closing attraction shirt. Should fit the, what we're about to see. And naturally, we would have King Julian dancing on the ashes of the Lost Continent today. So sad. So over here beside the Lost Continent bathrooms, we do have official walls up. These are blocking off the area to the old attraction Sinbad, which was a theater show. Kind of like a stunt show. There was magic, there was pyro, there was jumping off of like cliffs and stuff like that, some swimming, but I believe it hasn't been in operation since 2018. So while it's been sitting here for a while, it has never had construction walls put up until now. I always say a star burns brightest right before it dies, because shout out to the Universal signage team for actually creating new signs with the logos of Lost Continent and all the symbols that you could find in the Lost Continent. I mean, it's crazy that we go this far into the detail for the construction wall when we know that this is kicking off the first official demolition process of what remains for the Lost Continent. And it doesn't stop here. I'll back up some and show you. If we come over towards the Mystic Fountain area, you'll see that it goes all the way to the last, like, kind of like a castle ruin over there. But the wall stretches this far, no longer allowing for you to walk back here and look at the beautiful facade, so I was glad to have seen it one last time yesterday. But yes, if we keep walking this way, we will see that the wall actually goes underneath the kind of like castle facade structure right here. Now it does stop eventually right here, but this was already walled off, and you know, this has been walled off for years with the planters and the kind of like the wooden gate. This was the entrance to Sinbad, and right here's a clock that used to tell the time as well. But the signage was up there. I mean, I really do hate that we are going to lose all this beautiful facade work and just construction and architecture. It's so beautiful. Luckily, the walls do not block off the Mystic Fountain, so you still can come and interact with this fountain as kids are doing now. He was just talking, but for how much longer, I don't know. So again, this is basically kicking off the demolition for the remaining remnants of Lost Continent. You know, we can say what we want to. It's been years since the Sinbad show has even been operating, since 2018. And why was it, you know, still kind of accessible to get to? Like, I've got video footage of the stage, and here it is. It's still in, you know, in its entirety, but again, with Epic and everything happening here at the resort, we are finally seeing that kickoff of like new lands and new attractions coming, you know, to basically equal out the resort. Now, while no official word has been said what's replacing the Lost Continent, we all assume it's going to be Pokemon. I mean, at this rate, we assume that with all the Zelda Easter eggs at Epic, Zelda will go there. If Zelda is coming, Pokemon would probably come here just because now that Japan had their Pokemon announcement, they said that Pokemon will be coming to essentially all Universal parks and resorts around the world, and this is just prime real estate for a Pokemon land and an attraction. But what do you think is coming over here? I mean, I really do think it's going to be Pokemon, which, you know, again, I hate to see the Lost Continent go, but I know Pokemon is a people pleaser, so I'm sure Pokemon will do well in this land. All right, let's head over to Hogwarts since it's the next island, and or Hogsmeade, sorry, and we'll go look at Hogwarts and all its beautiful scaffolding. We are now entering Hogsmeade, and just look at that view of the Hogwarts Castle with all the scaffolding up there. That is insane how much scaffolding is breaching the castle. Well, hey, I guess it always needs a new paint job, you know? Especially in this Florida weather. Now it is peak spring break travel season right now, and the park is crowded. Everyone's here to say goodbye to Lost Continent, right? Yeah, look at that castle. Looks like the Dementors have attacked it. So much scaffolding and scrim and tarp all over the castle. It's insane. Actually, we can zoom in a little bit. You can kind of see some of the checkered pattern progress over there. And again, I don't know if it's all finished yet, but you can kind of see some of the progress, especially now that the scaffolding is breaching that side of the castle going down. As far as the rest of the castle, we really can't see how the paint is coming along. Actually, if we head to the back of the castle, we can get pretty close to the scrim and scaffolding that's going up during this refurbishment. And you get a better view of what that checkerboard pattern looks like for the cinder blocks. I don't know, whatever Hogwarts is made out of. Oh, look at that. We actually have contractors over here looking at the scaffolding currently while the refurbishment of the paint continues. Look at that. I wonder what they're talking about. Well, as far as the castle goes, that's pretty much it. And for all of Hogsmeade, other than the bridge that connects Jurassic Park. So we will walk through Lost Continent again, and I will see you over there on that bridge. Actually, before heading over to the Velocicoaster Bridge from Lost Continent, if you come over here into the Three Broomsticks patio, you can actually get a good shot of the bridge refurbishment construction going on. And right now, there are contractors who appear to be on the bridge. But as far as that goes, you really can't see anything behind that black scrim. You can kind of see through it, but I have a feeling the bridge is just going to look like how the bridge looked before. And then we'll have it all done at the same time as our castle refurbishment so we can get all of our lovely photos again. All right, we are over here on the bridge connecting the Lost Continent to Jurassic Park, and we are going to head over and check out our river adventure progress. They are having a major refurbishment for River Adventure, as well as possibly the queue and entrance that will reopen in later November. And it is a busy day over here in Jurassic Park / Jurassic World. We are coming up on the River Adventure refurbishment walls now. Here is a look at the outside of the River Adventure entrance, blocked by the refurbishment walls. As you can see, there are lots of... Oh, Velocicoaster just went by. There are a lot of crowds out here today. I say that, but there's like a small crowd that just goes by. But believe me, walking from all the way over there where Pizza Predatory is to right here was crazy packed. And again, here is what the walls look like around the River Adventure entrance with the dinosaur signs all around it, including the T-Rex and toilet sign. Ooh, coming up closer to where the waterfall drop is at River Adventure, we do see that the scaffolding has gotten bigger, as well as it looks like someone is out there currently working on the rock work. They do have this area blocked off now with a snack stand and some barricades right here. So we can't get closer than that, but I will zoom in. Yeah, so it looks like we got one person over there kind of hidden behind the rock work. And they could be just detailing, doing some more concrete patches and stuff like that. Then over here at Thunder Falls Terrace, I will take a right and come down our steps to see if I can get a look at the scaffolding and maybe anything else that's over here. Well, actually, if we look back towards the load and unload area for the ride, it does look like a lot of the scaffolding has been removed. And zooming in, you'll see where it kind of, I think it was, oh, we got some woodwork down there. What's going on right here? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by whatever that is. But yeah, over there at the load and unload area, there was some scaffolding that was kind of breaching over top of that tillish tin roof. Now it has been taken back and it's just kind of level with it now. Standing over here from Thunder Falls Terrace, looking into Camp Jurassic and where Pteranodon Flyers passes over, you will see where a lot of foliage has been removed from the freeze that happened last month. And it is just barren over here now. So hopefully they replant, and hopefully all these beautiful plants will grow up during the summer, because yeah, it just looks kind of naked over here. All right, we are now entering Toon Lagoon. So let's go check up on our construction and refurbishment over here. And that is with the concrete over there beside the Popeye statue and the bridge, and Wimpy's. Over here at Wasamata U, which is again still behind Purple Scrim as it receives some type of construction or refurbishment, we have Popeye and Olive Oil meeting guests. And like I just mentioned, over here beside Popeye's statue, it does like the walls have come out just a little bit further now. So we'll go on our trail to see what they are cooking up behind those walls. So it does look like some work has been done over here recently. It looks like a lot of concrete has been moved around. As far as that, the hole is still wide open. We've got our giant concrete structure, or some type of concrete something, in the ground over here. I'm assuming it has something to do with the water lines, pipes, drainage. Not entirely sure, but you know, why else would they be digging up a giant hole like this over here? We will pass by the lockers now. You'll see that Wimpy's, again, is still covered in the green scrim. Doesn't look like any work has been done over here except for just some, well, what is this? Oh yeah, it looks like some water lines, like they're draining some water out of here. Oh, look at this. They have put down some green scrim over the previous mulch bed that was right here. So they're getting to it. They're getting to it. Well, darn, they blocked off my path over here. We can no longer come over here and come across to Popeye. It's like how I normally do. So we won't be able to get really a good angle unless we go all the way back around. And after we say hey to these people, hey people, you guys are about to get super wet. Well, let's head around the construction walls, entering Popeye's, basically from the front way, the correct way. But we'll come over here, and then we'll turn immediately right. And voila! There's our giant hole right there. Hey, whoa, I just totally missed this. It says Wimpy's is open. I thought it was closed, so we'll go check it out and see what it looks like. Well, would you look at that? Wimpy's is back open. Shocking to me because last week it was closed. Here is what they are offering over here at Wimpy's. Looks like we've got some loaded smoked pork barbecue fries, which sound really good. But I've always heard the Wellington cheeseburger combo is the best cheeseburger at Islands. Now, it does look like all the water features over here inside Toon Lagoon have been turned off. But in good news is our characters are receiving some massive paint refurbishments too. They look good. These dogs and the guy falling off over here, they look really good now. Oh yeah, all the water has been turned off. So hopefully they get a lot of painting done then. Well, let's head over into Marvel now and see what is going on over there. I can tell you one thing that's different over here. It's super packed today. But I've already said that several times, but hey, spring break. So far, nothing out of the ordinary in regards to updates or refurbishments. I haven't popped to the stores yet. I've just been following the crowds around because, again, it is packed. And Spider-Man has a decent wait, too. Oh, yes, it is spring break season for sure. It is a 95-minute for Mr. Spider-Man. Yeah, it's busy over here entering Marvel for sure while the Hulk is running. We'll go take a peek around the corner, see what's happening over there. Maybe something new. I don't know. If not, we'll go say hey to the Hulk and Storm. Hulk is currently listed at a 100-minute wait. That is crazy. But hey, when you wait outside in the extended queue for the Hulk, you are waiting a while. And then over here for Storm Force Accelatron, which is usually just a ride-on, it's a 20-minute wait. So I think it's safe to say I will not be riding the Hulk or Storm Force today. Well, let's head back into Port of Entry to say our goodbyes and give credit where credit's due, because that scrim looks really good. Makes it really look like the facade is right there in front of us. While I head back down to the port of entry, you will see that a lot of work has been put up for Grad Bash. So that will be happening here soon after spring break. Well, everyone, that's going to wrap up my day here at Islands of Adventure. We got to walk through port of entry, quickly walk through Seuss to make our way over to the first official walls for the demolition of Lost Continent, or I guess really what remains of Lost Continent. So it is really sad to see it go, especially the start of the process. But hey, we'll see how quick they are to remove a lot of that, because right now it's just at the back of Lost Continent, so the Sinbad Theater. I'm assuming it's going to gradually make its way closer and closer to where Mythos and Poseidon's Fury are. We did get to check in on the Hogwarts refurbishment as well as the Jurassic Park River Adventure refurbishment. Found out that Wimpy's is open in Toon Lagoon, so if you're here this week or next week, stop by and enjoy it. I didn't know it was open. I went to look back at last week because I didn't think it was open last week. But it's also receiving its refurbishment too. But if you like these videos, please like and subscribe and follow along for more updates over here at Islands of Adventure, because as soon as this demolition process starts for Lost Continent, it's going to be, you know, gun-ho. We're going to have so much construction going on at this resort, as well as over at Universal Studios Florida and Epic Universe, because over at Epic Universe, they just confirmed their permit for an expansion over there at the Ministry of Magic. So again, lots of exciting things going on over here at Universal Orlando Resort, and I really appreciate you guys for following along. So as the Hulk screams by right now, I want to say thank you for watching. Again, thank you for following along, and I will see you in the next update video.